Hello everyone. Today we will try to understand the software overview, like how to operate the software and how we can work on it. So this is the software look. You can see this is the SmartPlant Instrumentation software. So before start working in any module, let's discuss some basic things about SPI software. So first of all, this is the already open software. If you want to close already open software, then go to the file option and go to the exit option. By this way you can exit from the SPI software. So this software will be already installed in your system. Whenever you want to open this SPI software, go to the start and click on the Smart Plant Instrumentation software. So once you will be open the SPI, then it will ask for the credential. So in each company, for each user there will be a credential, because this is very confidential software. It includes the complete data of instrumentation. All the centralized data of instrumentation department will be inside the SPI software. So no one can log in without the credential. It is very important because different engineers will work on this software. So suppose you are engineer and you are working in any area, and somehow if there is no any credential, then anyone can open this software and anyone can change the data. They can add the data, they can delete the data, or they can manipulate the data also. So this is the drawback basically for a software, because if anyone can delete the data, then it will lost, and there will be a big trouble to taking that data back. So this is a good thing in this SPI software, that no one can log in into the project without the credential, and the persons who is working on that particular project with this SPI software will be having the responsibility of every changes or every addition or deletions. So all the changes like addition, deletion and modifications will show with a particular credential. So log file can be generated by the admin, like who is working on which module, on which area, and what he did the changes. So this is the good things for this software for tracking purpose also. So just like you can enter in your software or in your project by entering the credential. So by entering the credential, just click on hit OK. So you will be entered in another window. So there will be different project will show here in this window. So how many project will show here? There will be those projects which is assigned to a particular engineer. Suppose if you are assigned for the IOCL refinery, then you will be working on IOCL refinery only. If you have assigned for multiple projects, then all the multiple projects will be showing here. So you can work on every project that is assigned to you, or that is the authorized to your credential. So we will work on the SPI software based on a dummy project, that is IOCL refinery. So you will enter in IOCL project. So there will be different area, and inside the area there will be different unit also. Just like this is the CDU unit, crude distillation unit. So by selecting this CDU unit in area 10, you can enter. That means this is not you will work on the area crude CDU unit only. You can change inside the software also, but from starting you have to select a particular area in this software or in this project, so you can start working by hitting OK. Sometimes this will show, so this is doesn't matter. Now you have already entered in your SPI software. So I shown you how to open a SPI in a particular project and how you can exit from the SPI. So again I am showing you the exit point, like go to the file and go to the exit option, so you can exit from the SPI software. So this is the SPI software, and this is the blank area. But whenever you will start working, then another window is required. So before going to in any particular modules, let's discuss some basic things about this software. What are the changes you can do before start working? So there is an option for Windows, where your windows or tiles can be open, just like in your PDF software, just like your Adobe software and Microsoft software. You can open windows in tiles, in layers. You can arrange the icon as well, right? So you can, by clicking, you can change anything if you want. So this is the toolbar also. If you want to show the toolbar, then you can see all the toolbar will be shown here, and if you want to hide the toolbar, then you can hide it. So initially, if you are fresher for this SPI software, then it's better to pin this toolbars. So you can see all the modules and all the important task tools bar are showing here. Again, there is a help options. This help option is also very important, because sometimes you want to work on the SPI software for just like a wiring modules or loop drawing modules, and you want to check the steps for doing the wiring. So you can get the tutorials of this SPI software here also. All the tutorials like installation for this software, how to do the wiring, loop drawing, and each and every step by step tutorials is given in this help options. Also, you can get any problem solutions from the help options. Sometimes it will redirect you to the browser where SPI related information is there. Again, there is a tool option. These tool options have multiple things. Later on also we will work on these options, but just for today you can see there is a multiple options. First one is domain explorer. This domain explorer is very important. Whenever you will start working, you have to open the domain explorer. And again is reference explorer. These two explorer are very important. So whenever you will open the domain explorer, a window on the left side will be open, and the reference explorer, a right side window will be open. You can also shift the window from left side to right side to left side. That is not much important. But remember, once you will start working on the SPI software, first of all you need to open the domain explorer. There is two way to open the domain explorer. Either you can go to the tools, just hit on the domain explorer, or directly you can enter the F7 key. So directly this window will be open. Similarly, for the reference explorer, F6 you can press, so right side reference explorer window will be open. As of now, the reference explorer will be not required for earlier modules like instrument index and you can say data sheets, process data sheets module is not much important. But whenever you will do the wiring, you will work on the loop drawing, then this reference explorer window is very important. So just hit on this. So you can see this is the domain explorer. So what is domain explorer? Domain explorer is the explorer where your project will be shown, where your project classifications will be shown here. So all the details will be here in domain explorer, and reference explorer is the explorer where you can work as a reference. Just like there will be panel creation options, cable creation options, wiring equipment creation options will be there. So you can create any panel as a reference, you can create any cable as a reference, or any wiring equipment you can create as a reference. Then you can use these reference items in your domain explorer. So how you can do? Just click on that particular cables or panels, drag it in the domain explorer. So you can take it in domain explorer. Whatever you will work in the domain explorer, that is related to a particular task in your projects. But reference explorer means that is not related to your particular task. That data is created only for the reference. Now expand this project. So project name is IOCL refinery. So there will be different area, and these options also there, like panel by locations, panel by category, cables, cross cables, telecom equipment, process equipment, lines, FF, hookups, PNID and controller. So as of now all the folders is not important to you. Slowly whenever you will see the lectures of this SPI, then you can understand what are the folders are, how much important. As of now for today, just you can see what are the in domain explorer. Again, you can select the language also. You can edit the translation text. Global revision also you can use from here. This is important. So global revision means for any document, every times you need to do a revision. Whenever you will prepare the data sheets, whenever you will do the wiring, then every documents you need to make a revision. So how this global revision works? Suppose you want to make the revision of any control wall data sheet. So you can make the revision one by one. Means suppose there is a 100 number of control wall. So if you are making the revision for 100 valve individually, then it will take too much time. So this is the global revision option that enables you to do the revision at a time for 100 number of control valve. So this is very important for efficient work. So in later on lectures we will see how we can use the global revisions. Change the documents. If you want to change any documents, like it's a form number you want to change, or document type you want to change, then you can change from here also. Units of measurement and codes, this is also you can change from here. Some title block, like for each document there will be a title block. Generally it is fixed by the admin. Already it is fixed by the admin. Whenever you will start working, then already you will be having some title blocks based on the project requirement, but this can be changed from here also. And interface and symbol editor options are also available. As an engineer level, this is not much important, but somehow this will work in your project as per the requirement. Again, the modules, as we have seen that there are so many modules in SPI that will require to do the detail engineering. And as per the engineer level, some modules are very important to us, just like calculation modules, hookups, instrument index, specifications, loop drawing. Maintenance is not important for us. Process data, document binder, wiring modules, and browser modules as well, which is not showing here. It is showing in different versions. I will show you in different versions, and EDE module as well. So this is the modules we can work on this module. So if you want to open any module, just click on any module. So that particular module will be open. So by this way you can go to any module. And the file options. File options means you want to close any modules, you want to open any module, you want to change the password, you want to set the preferences, you want to change the units of measurement, you want to generate any report, you want to go to the browser manager. So this is the browser manager is also a module which is kept outside of the modules basically in this versions. And the page setup and printer setup, this is also important because every time we need to generate a report. So whenever you will generate a report, then it is very important to provide the page setup, like how what will be the size of the report, like it is A3 or A4 size or A2 size. Different sizes will be available, or letter size, and so on. So page setup is important. Once you will click on the page setup, then you can see the different page setups are there. You can choose as per your requirement. Like if your report is very complex, there is so many data and it is very difficult to print in A4 size, then you can select the A3 size pages. So just select any particular types of size of pages and select the default. So till you are working in SPI for the day of the login you will be generate that particular size of report. Again, printer setup, yes, whenever you will be going to print or you will be going to generate a PDF of any particular report, then there will be different options showing here. You can select any of them and you can generate your report. So many options will be here by default, and if you want to set up a particular format, then you can set up from here also. So this page setup and printer setup is very important, because obviously you are going to make some changes and after that you are going to take a report, because the document is deliverable, so you have to prepare this document and you have to issue for the client. So this is very important. Browser manager is a module we will work in later stage. Yeah, generate report is also a task. Whenever you will work for any module, for any documents, you need to generate the report. Units of measurement is important, because as an engineer you will be working for different projects for different locations, like different areas of the whole world. So there will be different types of units requirement, so you can set up the units as per your project requirement or client requirement. Although these things also can be done with admin, but you have to know also how you can change the units and accuracy level. You want to copy from any other projects, and you can copy from here, and you want to take the print of this units of measure and accuracy to show the client that what are the units and accuracy you are following, then you can take the print out and you can send to the client for the approval. Again, preferences, this is very important for engineers working in SPI, because whenever you will start working in wiring module, specification module and loop drawing module, then you have to do some preferences, like where your reference file will be saved in your system, and what are the basic requirement of a loop drawing, how your loop drawing will be generated. So some initial setup is required, so that initial setup can be done from the preferences. So these preferences also I will inform you, or I will explain you in later stage during the individual modules, like what are the setup is required for specification or datasheet module, what are the setup or preferences setting required for the wiring module. So these things I will let you know during the particular module. So these settings also you can import or export from this SPI. So this is important for engineer as well as admin also. So these basic things you can remember during working in SPI, but for sure whenever you will attend this course, after few lectures you will realize that these are very important things for us. So this is the reference domain explorer and this is the reference explorer. If we don't require any explorer, then we can close from here, and you can move your explorer from here to here, anywhere you can move. And if you will open any particular module, then that particular module will open in this areas. So these are the basic things about the software. There is some more options, like this is the search option, this is the reference option, this is the filtrations, and this is the view options, and this is the find entity options. These options also you will require time to time. Just like if anything you want to search in domain explorer, then you can click on the search option and you can open it. And the reference option is also important, because sometimes you will make the changes, then that changes will not reflecting in your view. Suppose you are working in browser model, you have changed some line number, and again it's not showing for each tags or each instruments. So you can go to refresh option. So once you will click on the refresh, then it will showing again. Sometimes you will do some changes in wiring and it is not reflecting in your wiring report, so you need to do the refresh, so it will show. And the filtration option is also there, because there will be number of tags will be quite high, so you cannot search manually, so you can make the filtration. Just like if there is a all the instrument is showing like flow meter, control valve, pressure instrument, temperature instrument, but you want to work on only flow instrument, so just go to the filter options and you can search by the F, so all the F related tag will be shown there. So we will also use these options later stage also whenever we will start working, but as of now I want to show you these options are very important. So from initially we have to know what we can do from where. So this is also you can close. So opening reference explorer is not mandatory that you will work only if you are open the reference explorer, but for the initial stage if you are fresher to this software, then it is recommended to start domain explorer for better experience. So go to the F7 and you can open it. Expand this, so you can see this is the your project. There is a two different area 10, area 20, and inside the area 10 if you will expand, then this area is shown for the CDU unit. This is crude distillation unit. Again if you will click on this CDU, then there will be three folders: loop folder and instrument folder. So basically we are interested for this upper two folder. One is loop folder and second one is instrument folder. So what will be inside the loop folder? So inside the loop folder all the loops will be there. Suppose if you have created 5000 loop in that project, so all the 5000 loop will show here. I can show you how the loops looks like. So you can see these are the loops. You can see this is the F loop, L loop, P loop, T loop. So F loop means this is the flow instrument loops. T loops means temperature loops. L means level loop. P means pressure loop. So these are the loops basically. There will be a quite more loops based on your project requirement. So you can see these are the loops. Any loops you can delete, you can change, you can add. If you want to make changes, then you can add it from the loop, just like you can create new loops. Similarly you can change the data for any particular loop. So this is the loop folder. Again in instrument, so this instrument folder includes all the instrument of your projects. Either it is soft tag, either it is local instrument like pressure gauge, temperature gauge, level gauge, PSV, or it will be closed electronic items like pressure transmitter, temperature transmitter, level transmitter, or any other valves also. So each and every instrument will be here. Again I am repeating, every instruments, either it is soft tag just like alarms and indications, or any hardware just like control valve, pressure transmitter, flow transmitter, any hardware instrument, or any local instruments also. So every instrument will show here. So whenever you will start working in a particular unit, you can go with this loops or instruments. So this is the basic things for SPI for start working. So this is the first software class where we have seen some basic things about the SPI software, like how it look like, what are the options are there for start working, how we can open and close the software. So this is all about the first class of the SPI software. In the next class we will meet again. Till now, thank you so much.